all you can and you're running with kings. But how far could you go if you run with the wind? And the chances you take are what give you wings, and you can fly.
Hi there, welcome to Consider Civility. I'm Lou Bayer, and today we're going to talk about indicators of social acuity. So I'm going to move my face over a little bit and pop up a PDF. If you look down in below the clip today, you should be able to download that PDF, Indicators of Social Acuity. It's our gift to you at no charge. This is copyright Civility Experts, and if you need more information, please look at our new book, Civility at Work. The social acuity is also addressed, I believe, in the Lean on Civility book. If you're in our masterclass or our affiliate group, you can also see it in your masterclass toolkit. So let me just move my face here, and hopefully you can see on the screen there. Let me take me right out of the mix here. Social acuity, if you don't know it, is an aspect of social intelligence. Let me move this over. The idea is that leaders in organizations, I guess anybody to be successful, needs to have a high social intelligence, and one small piece of that is what we call social acuity. So acuity means that you can accurately, let me just move this document over. I'm not sure why I'm having difficulty with this. It's because I have it as a PDF, so sorry about that. There we are. So social acuity means that you have a keen social sense, that you're accurate and timely in your, first of all, identification, and second of all, interpretation of social cues. And this is not as easy as it would seem, and oftentimes people don't really understand that when they would use their social acuity. So this checklist we've devised after 20 years in the field, ongoing work in the area of social intelligence, and what we found out that if you are really high social acuity, you can do these things. So some of them are listed here. Read contextual cues. Contextual cues mean, what's going on in the environment, a certain circumstance or situation. It means also that you're attentive to nuances of workplace culture. So this is aspects of the unwritten rules. We want you to be able to identify who's an ally and who will be a challenge. So sometimes just by a shift in someone's body language when you encounter them or approach them or initiate an interaction or conversation with them, if your social radar is high, you can usually pick up whether that person, by nature of some cues, such as the extent to which they lean in, do they switch from an open to a closed posture, those kind of things will usually help us tell if the person is on our side or not. High social acuity helps you know when trust is broken. There's all of these aspects are indicated here, but we want you to consider how many of these you can put a little check mark beside, and that'll give you a sense of whether you need to polish your social acuity to learn some more neurolinguistic programming cues, to be more present, to be a better listener. All of this, how to build your social acuity, we cover off in various courses, some of them online, improve your social competence being one of them, and leveraging your social IQ being another. But social acuity is a term that other people use, but in the context of civility, it's been coined by our team here at Civility Experts. And this checklist is our copyright intellectual property, but we're happy to share it with you because we believe that in a workplace, it is really important that leaders, again, it applies to everybody, but leaders especially, should have high social acuity. So if I move it myself back here for just a minute, I just want to highlight that social intelligence is one of 4 competencies that underpins the ability to be civil. The other competencies are cultural competence, continuous learning, and systems thinking. But we focus a little bit on social IQ when we are working with this, with workplaces, particularly workplaces that have limited time or money to invest in training, because social intelligence is a skill that can be learned relatively easily and at a relatively low investment in terms of time and money. But it can have almost immediate and significant impact on communication skills, on collaboration, on team orientation, and on what we describe as relational wealth, which is the extent to which we can maintain social relationships. So, click on subscribe and like, and you can hear a little bit more about the Isabel song if you look down in the description box. And if you'd like to download the PDF for Social Acuity as a complimentary tool and resource, please go ahead and do that. If you have questions about it, events@civilityexperts.com, and please look for our new book, Civility at Work, on Amazon, where there's quite a bit more detail about some of these civility tools and resources. If you're so inclined, you can also visit Civility Experts online, and we have some online courses, including certification courses there that might be of interest to you. Thank you for joining us at Consider Civility, and we'll see you again soon.
The reason why each of us comes to this earth, and your actions will always speak louder than words, and you'll never know what you're capable of until you try.